There are currently 100,000 U.S. troops supporting NATO allies in European countries that surround Ukraine. Our Charlie D'Agata spent time with some in Constanța, Romania.
The Screaming Eagles have landed. The 101st Airborne Division deployed on the very edge of NATO territory.
Go, 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 go!
With Colonel Edwin Mathaidis and Brigadier General John Lubis, we board Black Hawk helicopters and head toward the border with Ukraine. Specifically trained to hit the ground fighting. When the call came, the colonel said his soldiers were ready.
And you can see it on their face that all that stuff we had talked about being ready, about training hard, not leaving anything on the table. They had a chance to put it into use, and they're doing that same stuff here today.
Right. It just got real.
It did.
We traversed the Black Sea coast across the water from Russian-held territory in Ukraine and Crimea until we reached the forward operating site, where soon U.S. and Romanian NATO forces were conducting a joint air and ground assault. Live-fire tank and artillery rounds took aim at targets, simulating the battlefields of Ukraine.
This isn't a routine military exercise against a hypothetical enemy. This is a real-life combat scenario against a very real enemy, one that's not so far away.
We're about 250 miles from the front line of Russian troops. And the way we are dispersed right now, we are ready to transition from our current locations where we're currently at to combat operations on order.
It's the first time the 101st has been headquartered in Europe since the D-Day landings, seen here with then-General Dwight Eisenhower, prepared to defend European allies again if called upon to fight. Now, almost 80 years later, the 101st is back.
Go, go, go!
Making a mark in history once more.
Those military exercises come at a time when broader NATO nuclear exercises are underway, now entering the second week. They involve 60 aircraft from 14 countries, including U.S. B-52 bombers. They were scheduled long before the war in Ukraine began. Margaret?
Charlie D'Agata, thank you.